So I'm Barton from Maybe If You Hit It, chilling here at the caboose.
Simply Barton's FaceTime.com
with G Show and Scott Free.
Yes. FaceTime Steeler.
And yeah, they like to jack my FaceTime. Anyway, we're chilling here at the caboose where it's got the famous yard challenge where you can try to chug a whole yard of beer. The trick is you can't let the beer go back into the back of the glass. You have to constantly drink it, and if you finish the whole thing and you get the yard of beer for free, you don't have to pay for it. Isn't that right? Sorry we missed last week. Things are kind of hectic. We're a little bit hungover, so we're playing catch up right now.
So we just played a really big show, Cinco de Mayo in St. Pete, and actually I didn't even see one Mexican person there, but everybody partied like it was New Year's Eve, and it was awesome. And I jumped off a really high stage, and everybody caught me, and I didn't die. And then we partied with My Darkest Days, and I don't even remember half the night, but all I remember that it was awesome.net.
I think the better question is what didn't happen at Cinco de Drunko. It was intense, dude. My favorite show to date, I have to say. The venue was sick. Janice Live used to be Janice Landing. They recently, a couple years ago, closed it down and put about $4 million into renovating the place. Everybody there was like really hospitable. The sound was incredible. I've never been able to hear myself so clearly at any other venue, and I played all over the country. And then the fans was probably the biggest plus of the night. So we made a ton of fans, and everybody in St. Pete is badass. We all hung out with them afterwards. There's like 4 after parties, and it was pretty intense.
You know how like you go to some shows, big festivals, and they have like people are bouncing around, bouncing balls, like beach balls and shit? Well, we thought it would be appropriate for our band to throw out blow-up dolls, and we all drew on them, and some crazy shit happened. We actually heard a story about one of the blow-up dolls, Fatty Patty. She was being carried down the street, and a cop was following the dude.
He was walking down 4th Avenue, and someone saw a cop like pass him and turn back around and follow him around the corner and flip on his lights. So I don't know what the rules are in St. Pete, if you're not allowed to have a good time or what.
But for Garrett's birthday party, we had a bunch of friends over at the house, and then we went out to a strip club where we know a couple of the strippers, and we had him given a lap dance to his favorite song, which just happens to be one of our songs. Because Garrett only listens to our music.
I had an extraordinary birthday party this year. The band picked me up and took me to a gentleman's establishment, and they somehow got the dude to play Texas Swagger and Yes Ladies I'm Single, and we had this giant like lap dance orgy thing happening, and I don't even really remember it. I was kind of gone by then, but I don't know. They told me it was cool, even though I was there, but I was pretty drunk.com.
Yeah, we had, at the strip club, we had it rigged up. Garrett had no clue, but we had it set up to where Garrett's basically gonna listen to his own music and have girls stripping for him in front of him, and it was a pretty cool sight to see, I'm not gonna lie. And now we're in regular rotation at a certain strip dancing establishment. This weekend we are playing at Sick Boys Bad Habit Lounge in Daytona.
I think doors are at 7. It's gonna be a good show. That's where we played our CD release.
And if you come to the show, it will basically be like us playing on stage, running around with music behind us, and miniature versions of ourselves. And I guarantee that will happen.
We got a House of Blues show coming up July the 2nd.
July 2nd, Maybe If You Hit It is going to be playing a really big show, Orlando rock show at the House of Blues. Hit us up on babyifyouhit.com. That's a real website, by the way. And we'll send you out some free tickets, and yeah, it's going to be a giant party, dog.
As of right now, it's Hydrosonic, Love Juice, and us, +1 to be determined. And it's definitely a show you don't want to miss. We've got a few tricks up our sleeve that we're going to be showing at that show, debuting. So, you know, we might have, we got some new stuff we want to show you guys.
My sex tape. That's what's coming up in the future. Let's be honest, I'm sure some of these pictures will leak.